so Monday, you have seen the video on area of polygon, and actually, if you think about it, the area of polygon formula is actually very simple, okay? And the thing that you need to remember is that if you see kalau kamu nampak itu gambar raja, okay, make sure that when you arrange the coordinates, you arrange it in anti-clockwise. Okay, so kamu letak yang satu dulu, lepas tu kau pergi melawan arah jam. So that you avoid the situation where tiba-tiba kamu punya jawapan adalah negatif. Tapi kalau kau tidak tahu pun, okay, even let's say if you don't have the gambar raja, you can still arrange, but just remember that, okay, kalau katakan jawapan inside the modulus, okay, is a negative answer, when you open the modulus, it becomes a positive answer. Okay, the second thing that you also need to remember is that when you rearrange the points, okay, make sure that the first and the last one is the same. Okay, that's the most important one. So today, what I want to do is, I want to go through the 4 questions, okay, in your module that have to do with problem solving lah. Sebab kita tahu bahawa maths is not just, mendapatkan jawapan nombor yang betul, but we also want to see how we can use that in real life. All right, so let's take a look at question number 76, okay, in your module. Okay, if we take a look at question number 76 over here, okay, you're going to see this lah. So the diagram shows the position of 3 campsites, campsites A, campsites B, and campsite C. Okay, so A here, B here, and then C here. Okay, now Shah wants to cross the river from campsite C to the opposite river bank. So dia mau melintas ini sungai di sini. Okay, he wants to melintas this sungai. Okay, untuk pergi ke campsite A dan campsite B lah. Okay, now the question is find the shortest distance. Okay, find the shortest distance that he can take to cross the river. Okay, so what I want you to do is, I want you to highlight this word shortest distance. Okay, and I want you to write perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. Dia ada kaitan dengan perpendicular. So the shortest distance, bukanlah dia pergi ke A atau bukan dia pergi ke B. Bukan. Okay, jarak yang paling pendek, the shortest distance is the distance that creates a 90-degree angle. Okay, 90-degree angle dari C sampai ke garis yang menghubungkan AB. Okay, and this is where soalan ini menjadi sangat cantik lah, sebab daripada subtopik yang lepas, we also have to learn. When you think about perpendicular, what must you think? M1 equals to -1 over M2. Mesti kamu fikir itu. Okay, perpendicular. Although in this question dia tidak cakap perpendicular lah. That's why I said, that's why we need to discuss this question so that you know. Kalau kamu nampak perkataan shortest distance, you mau fikir garis yang membentuk 90 degrees. Okay, to the other side lah. What I want you to notice, okay, is that I know we say perpendicular and I know that we said this, okay, but I want you to think back about apa yang kamu belajar dulu masa kamu di Form 1. Okay, remember that when we were doing this, okay, in Form 1, what is the formula that we use for triangle? And if let's say this is a triangle, kalau saya bentuk ini kan, we know that the formula for area equals to 1 over 2 darab dengan base darab dengan height. Okay, and the height okay, dia punya ketinggian segitiga itu is always 90 degrees, and 90 degrees to the base, kan? So sebenarnya the question is asking what is the height of this triangle. Okay, and can we find the area of this triangle dengan menggunakan koordinat? Yes, we can. Okay, luas dengan menggunakan koordinat dengan luas yang kita gunakan cara Form 1 ini adalah sama. Okay, it's just different way of doing the same thing. Okay, so this is our strategy. Number 1, find the area. Okay, find the area using coordinate, which is what kita belajar pada hari Isnin lah. Okay, then kedua, okay, use the area, okay, to find the height. Okay, kita guna luas yang sama dan kita cari the height. Okay, let's take it one by one. Okay, so first one is to find the area. Okay, saya bawa balik this triangle over here. So A is -2, 3, B is 7 and 5, C is 4 and -3. Okay, tell me kalau saya mau cari area, which titik saya mau mula dulu dan ke arah apa? Adakah saya mau no, sorry, you know what? Tell me the suggestion. Mana, apa saya punya urutan titik? What is the order of the coordinates yang saya patut ini? Okay, C, B, A. Okay, fine. Kita mula dari C. We start from C, baru B, baru A, dan kembali ke C ya, don't forget. Okay, so let's do this. C is 4, -3, B is 7 and 5, A is -2 and 3, and kembali ke C. Must repeat one cycle. Okay, 4 and -3. Okay, done. If you remember from last week's class, let's have the pink color group going down. Okay, and then the orange color group going up. Okay, can I have one person to do the pink color group and the orange color group? Tolong bagi tahu saya, dia terus kasih darab dan terus kasih jumlah untuk saya. Okay, pink group 47, -19. Thank you. Okay. Alright, dan kedua-dua grup ini mesti tolak. Okay, so pink color group, orange color group, you will have this. Okay, so what you're going to have over here is you're going to have 60, 6. Am I right? Yeah, 66, right? Okay, so 1/2 times 66. Now, disebabkan ini adalah positif, so we don't have to worry. Kita darab terus saja, we will get 33. So, the first strategy selesai. Okay, first strategy is find the area dengan menggunakan koordinat. Okay, now the next one is use the area. Kita guna area yang sama untuk mencari the ketinggian. Tapi, take a look at this. Okay, take a look at this. Yo, saya conteng sampai tidak kelihatan sudah. Okay, take a look at this. If I want the height, kalau saya mau dia punya ketinggian, okay, saya perlu tahu what is the base bar. Okay, how do I find the panjang of the tapak? How do I find the length of the base? Apa yang saya boleh pakai? Do you remember? Okay, if you don't remember the formula, buka kamu punya modul kan, muka surat paling depan. It's the first formula that you learn. Okay, the distance between 2 points. Okay, find the length of the base using the distance between 2 points. Kamu ada A, -2 and 3, B, 7 and 5. How do you find the distance? Muka surat paling depan, this formula. X2 minus X1 squared plus Y2 minus Y1 squared. So, -2 minus 7 squared plus, okay, 3 minus 5 kuasa 2. Okay, the whole thing square root. Okay, can I have the answer for this, please? Okay, 9.22. Very good. Okay, that means this triangle, dia punya tapak adalah 9.22. And we already have the area. Sudah kena kira dia punya area. So can we find the height? Okay, itu yang kita mau lah kan, find the height. So the area equals to 1/2 times base times height. Area is 33, base is base is 9.22 times the height. So tell me what is my height? Okay, 7.16. Okay, 7.16. I guess it's meter lah. Okay, sebab dalam soalan dia bagi meter. So the shortest distance seperti yang diminta dalam soalan. Okay, the shortest distance equals to 7.16 meters. So this is where we use everything that we have learned dari selain daripada area. Okay, we also talk about distance. And then kita masih lagi kaitkan, we still kaitkan with the basic area formula that you learn when you were in Form 1. Ya, salah tempat bahagi. Okay, the basic area formula that you learn when you were in Form 1. So, benda-benda yang kamu sudah belajar lepas-lepas itu kan, you should not be forgetting it. Okay, otherwise, okay, dia payah tahu. Kamu sudah ingat dulu tapi kau lupa, then bila tiba time untuk kamu belajar ni, kamu kena ingat balik. Okay, itu yang menjadikan admit sangat susah sebab kamu terlupa benda yang sepatutnya kamu tahu. Okay, the things that you're supposed to know and remember, you forgot. So kamu buat kerja 2 kali, padahal ada yang, if you remembered, it will be much easier. Okay, the second question I want to talk about is the question number 78. Okay, I want to let you all know first, 77 dan 79 adalah your homework for today. Okay, except that nanti saya akan bagi sedikit tips lah. Okay, but let's talk about 78 first. Okay, soalan nombor 78. Now, given that the straight line 2x plus y equals minus 8 equals to 0. Okay, kita lihat di sini. 2x plus y minus 8 equals to 0 intersects. Okay, intersects the straight line y equals to k. X-axis and y-axis points. Okay, A, B, C respectively. Okay, mari kita gambarkan ini ya. Okay, so dia intersect di 3 tempat tau. Okay, dia intersect di garis ini, y equals to k, and then x-axis and y-axis. Now, kita buat yang senang dahulu. Intersection dengan x-axis dan y-axis dipanggil sebagai apa? What is this called? Kalau dia intersect dengan x-axis, y-axis, what is it called? Correct. It's called the intercept. Ini adalah y-intercept, ini adalah x-intercept. Okay, now the y, pandai oh Sarah, gila-gila. Clap for Sarah. No, you know why or not? Because Sarah pays attention. When I'm talking, Sarah pays attention. Bukan sambil kau Google Meet, sambil itu juga kamu menengok Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. Okay, saya tahu itu. Mesti ada orang yang menengok Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha kan. Baru 2 episod pun mau tengok. So anyway, x-intercept, y-intercept. Okay. X-intercept, y-intercept is apabila koordinat y di sini, y adalah 0, and di sini, x adalah 0. So we can find the x-intercept and y-intercept from this equation. 2x plus y minus 8 equals to 0. Okay, the x-intercept okay, is when y equals to 0. Tolong bagi saya nilai x. Y-intercept is when x equals to 0. Tolong bagi tahu saya nilai y. Can you calculate for me now? Gantikan y sama dengan 0 untuk mencari x. Gantikan x sama dengan 0 untuk mencari y. Okay, so the y-intercept is 8. Okay, sini 8. How about the x-intercept? Okay, x is 4. So sini adalah 4. Now, kalau begitu, this coordinate is 4, 0, and this coordinate is 0 and 8. So kita ada 2 koordinat sudah. Okay, we have the 2 coordinates. One is 0, 8, one is 4, 0. We have to find the one more coordinate. Okay, where it is y equals to k. Okay, now the problem is we don't know what is the x coordinate also. Kita hanya tahu x itu adalah, kalau y sama dengan k, what is x? Okay, so this is the problem lah. Okay, mari kita tengok If 2x plus y minus 8 equals to 0, kalau kita punya koordinat y adalah sama dengan k. Okay, so when y equals to k, can you tell me what is x dalam sebutan k? Oh, minus k plus 8 over 2. Okay, fine. Okay, so minus k plus 8 over 2. Okay, is the coordinate x. So we have the third coordinate ini. Koordinat ketiga adalah minus k plus 8 over 2 dan k. Okay, now dia bagi tahu kita triangle is 12. Okay, let's bring this all together. Okay, let's bring this all together. Ada banyak information. Bring this all together and see how we can visualize this. Okay. Don't care lah, our triangle macam mana. Saya tahu one coordinate is, satu coordinate adalah 4, 0. The next coordinate is 0 and 8. And the third coordinate is, ni lah yang pelik ini. Okay. Negative K plus 8 over 2 and then K. Begini. Tapi dia bagi tahu the area of this triangle is 12. Okay. And we have the 3 coordinates. So we can use those coordinates to help us to find the value of K. Okay. So 12 sama dengan 1 over 2. Mari kita susun balik. Okay. Saya suka hati saya susun lah. Okay. I'm going to choose the 4, 0 first. So 4, 0, negative K plus 8 over 2 K, and then 0, and then 8, and then 4, and then 0. Begitu. No, actually saya dapat kesan sudah. I think there's something wrong with this question. Akhirnya saya dapati ada something wrong with this question because jawapan di belakang, jawapan yang disediakan kan macam tidak masuk akal. Dia kasih 0, 0 here, 0, 0 here. You see ya, okay. Apa yang akan berlaku kepada ini adalah 4K. Then di sini kan kalau kita pisahkan tambah negatif 8K over 2 tambah 64 over 2 plus 0. Tapi ini akan tercancel bah sebab 8K per 2 is 4K. 4K plus negatif 4K. So 8 bahagi 2 adalah 4. Dia akan jadi kosong lah. Okay, you know what? Let's adjust the question lah. Katakanlah, okay, let's just say that the x coordinate lah is 2, 0, 2, 0 lah. Okay, let's just say it's 2, 0, 2, 0. So sini adalah 16. Okay, the orange group will become 16. Let me rub this off. Okay, orange group will become 16. Sini pula akan jadi 2K. Okay. Then inilah. So 2K minus 4K will give you negative 2K plus 64 over 2 is 32. Okay, bahagi 32. Kita buat beginilah. Let's just say lah. Sebab saya mau kasih tunjuk jalan kerja macam mana mau jawab ini. Sebab ini adalah berkaitan dengan soalan yang sebelumnya lah. Okay, so what is going to happen here? Okay, what is going to happen here is that you will get 12. Okay. Setengah ni saya bawa pergi sebelah, so saya akan dapat 24 sama dengan modulus negatif 2K 32 tolak 16 tambah 16. Okay. Now if you remember from the last lesson, saya cakap, okay, macam mana ni? Saya mau pindah ini 16, tetapi ada modulus yang sedang menghalang. So you cannot do anything.
Positive and negative, ada 2 answer.
Okay, you will have 2 answers. You have 24 equals to negative 2K plus 16. And negative 24 equals to negative 2K plus 16. Okay? So you will have 2 answers. So don't forget this lah. Okay, saya hanya mau tunjukkan ini supaya kamu tidak lupa perkara ini. But this is a very common problem solving question. Kamu boleh buat sampai kau dapat nilai K. Sini pun kau akan dapat nilai K. Okay, tolong abaikan jawapan yang ada di sana lah. Okay, sebab ada kesilapan di sana. Alright. So, your homework for today, okay, adalah these 2 soalan lah. Soalan nombor 77. Okay, same thing ah. Given that the straight line, given that the straight line intersects x-axis and y-axis at point A and point B, C is negative 4 and 5. Find the triangle area. Okay, ini senang. Boleh kan? Tapi mari kita identify first. How do we, can you identify the intersection points, please? Kita guna yang kita tengok tadi lah. Okay, when x-intercept is when y equals to 0, y-intercept is when x equals to 0. Kita guna ini. Okay, use this. So number 1, find the x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, then after that, find the area. Okay, this question is easier than soalan 78 lah. Sebab dia tidak melibatkan huruf K. Tinggal kau cari the area terus. Okay, so memang satu jawapan saja. Okay, so find the x-intercept, find the y-intercept. Kita guna yang ini ya. Okay, yang saya sudah terangkan tadi. X-intercept is when y equals to 0. y-intercept is when x equals to 0. Okay, now the second one is this, question number 79. The diagram shows a triangle of ABC with an area of 18 unit. BC, okay, tengok ni ya. BC is y minus x plus 1 equals to 0. Okay, the equation of the straight line BC. Okay, find the coordinates of point B. Ayo. Okay, find the coordinates of point B. Okay, so the first thing you do is, kamu guna formula area. Okay, use the area formula and bentukkan, okay, and form the equation. Okay, that connects y and x. Okay, so the area 18 kan? Okay, so mari kita letak. Katakan ini adalah x dan y. So I know that 18 equals to 1 over 2. Saya guna ini. Negative 2, 3. Negative 3, 4. Negative 4, sorry. X, y, and then negative 2 and 3. Okay, so bila saya buat pink group dan orange group, what you're going to get is a very long sentence lah kan? Okay, you're going to get, you know, 2 long sentences. Kasih simplify. Okay, kau akan dapat x dan y somewhere in here. Okay, but you're going to get 2 answers. Okay, you're going to get 2 answers for this. Sebab bila kamu buka modulus, kamu akan dapat 2 jawapan. Okay, dengan menggunakan both answers. Listen carefully ya. You have to use both answers, and then what you do is you do intersection. Okay, you do intersection together with this one. Together with this. Astaga, sorry. Buat dengan ini. Okay, so you akan dapat 2 jenis koordinat B. It can be 3, 2, and you will also get another one. Okay? Okay, I tell you what, kita buat ni sama-sama lah. Walaupun ni homework, tapi kita buat ni sama-sama. Sebab saya boleh bayangkan kamu punya muka terbeliak sudah mendengar saya punya penjelasan. Let's start with this. Okay, let's start with this. 18 equals to 1 over 2 minus 2 and 3 minus 3 and minus 4 x and y minus 2 and 3. Okay, the same thing, pink color group, guys pink color group, girls orange color group.
Pink group at plus in bracket negative 3y and then plus 3x.
Kenapa kamu buat pink group? Okay, fine, never mind.
Oh, bukan pink group ke sih?
Girls adalah orange group. Okay, never mind. Sudah kena buat. Okay, orange group please. Orange group is minus 9 minus 4x minus 2y. Minus 9 minus 4x, okay. Minus 9 minus 4x minus 2y. Kita tutup, tetapi we have to solve the inside here lah. Okay, berhati-hati dengan ini, ada minus dan ada bracket. So, bila kita buka, okay, I'm going to bring the 2 up here also. Ini akan jadi 36 modulus. Okay, 8 tolak 3y tambah 3x. Ini akan jadi tambah 9 tambah 4x tambah 2y. Be very careful with this. Okay, so let's simplify this. This will be 36. 8 tambah 9, 17. Okay, sorry, negative 3y plus 2y, negative y. Okay, and then 3x plus 4x. So you get plus 7x. Okay, so ini adalah situasi yang saya cakap tadi. Because kamu mau pindahkan yang 17, but the modulus menghalang jalan. Okay, the modulus is blocking the way, so it's creating a lot of problem for us lah. Okay, so what you need to do is break it into 2. Kamu akan dapat 2 jawapan. 36 equals to 17 minus y plus 7x. Ini adalah 36, negative 36 equals to 17 minus y plus 7x. Okay. Then, what you need to do is change this supaya dia jadi y sama dengan blah blah blah. Ini pun kau y sama dengan bla bla bla. Okay? Now, because the y coordinate is the same dengan koordinat ini dan dia adalah dia adalah equation of straight line BC, which is y equals to negative x plus 1. You know what? I'm going to change color supaya kamu nampak. Okay, so yang sebelah kiri ini, okay, is y equals to yada 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 lah, and then sebelah kanan is y equals to yada yada yada. Okay, sebab satu positif, satu negatif, kau akan dapat dua jawapan berlainan lah. Okay, now the original equation dalam soalan is, let's change to blue color. Okay, y minus x plus 1 equals to 0. Okay, kalau saya ubah ini, y equals to x minus 1. Okay, so kamu akan ada dua set jawapan. The first set is kita kasih intersection ini dan ini. Okay, remember how you count intersection points? Y equals to y. So maksudnya yang ini dengan ini kita kasih sama, cari koordinat x, cari koordinat y. Okay, the second set would be another color, orange color. No one. This weird, no. Itu pun susah mau pilih. Okay, the other one is this one. Okay, the pink color set. Okay, so you akan dapat dua set jawapan untuk the coordinate x or y. Although the answer in the book only gives you one set. But that's how we do this. Okay, so saya kasih ajar sampai sini sajalah. I'm going to teach you, saya ajar sampai sini. Yang ini intersection point yang di bawah sini, ayo. Okay, this intersection point, nah ini semua, anggap sebagai ulang kaji lah. Okay, take it as a revision, how to do intersection point. Okay, but this is how we solve the question. Okay, so two questions for today ya, soalan 79 dan soalan 77. As always lah, please make sure that you hand in your homework. Kalau boleh sebelum tamat hari ini, supaya kau tidak payah tunggak-tunggak sampai ke hari besok. Alright.